Lane, come do your job. Oh god, I think she's having a panic attack. So when are we gonna get that scene where he like inevitably breaks into my house and watches me sleep? You wonder when the world started losing its color. Maybe it's always been that way. Or maybe it happened when you started working this job. Every retail job ever. Stocking energy drink cans at 2 a.m. isn't exactly what I pictured when I left home to be an independent adult. I worked the night shift at a 24-hour convenience store. Not because I have a burning passion for overpriced canned goods or because I enjoy listening to the hum of fluorescent lights for 8 hours straight. Hell no. It's just practical. It's just me, the store, and the occasional weirdo wandering in for a frozen pizza and a six-pack. Sure, the night brings in its fair share of creeps, but I never had any real trouble. Famous last words. The moment I moved out, reality hit like a brick to the face. Bills don't care if you're exhausted. Did I make the right choice? I don't know. Yep, that's me, Sarah. And that logo is still ugly as ever. I actually kind of like this logo. I sigh and straighten up, stretching my arms before heading toward the registers. Ronnie Joe's, the manager's messy handwriting, glares back at me. Honestly, that's not that bad. I've seen worse. To do: restock the shelves. Lane, I swear if I see them empty again, clean the washrooms, check the security cameras every few hours. We've had complaints. Count the register before closing. No mistakes. I'm not going to complain. These are easy tasks. This should keep me busy for a while. I turn the piece of paper in my hand. P.S. Marriage is just legalized suffering, kids. Stay single. Why the fuck do you care? Mind your business, Ronnie. I glanced towards the stockroom. Where the hell is he? He said something earlier about doing inventory in there, which basically means scrolling on his phone until someone yells at him. I swear this guy's allergic to actual work. Hey, Lane? I call, putting the post-it back on the counter to make sure he'd have his eye on it when he came. Lane, come do your job. Are you planning on helping tonight, or? I hear a light laugh behind the door. I'm providing moral support. No, you're not. You're not even doing that. Sarah, I suddenly hear through the walls. You talked to my sister lately? I paused, raising a brow. What do you want to know? Just like that. She's just been in a weird move. She saw you the other day, but you didn't say hi. Okay? My fingers drum against the counter. Pretty sure I would have noticed. Maybe her mind is playing tricks on her. Or maybe you're ignoring her. Why are you so invested? Or like, are we friends? Or not me and Lane, obviously, but... The soft whoosh of the automatic doors sliding open breaks our exchange. Make yourself useful and clean the toilets. I hear him gasp in exasperation. I finally hear footsteps, and then a man. Late 20s, maybe early 30s, worn out hoodie, jeans, nothing special. Then why am I listing this off of my head? Nothing weird, just an absurd amount of cheapest canned food we sell. Stop observing and just do your job. I start scanning in silence, already thinking about how my bed's gonna feel after this shift. That is real. He always work this late? Why are you asking? I pause. It's not an unusual question. Some customers are just trying to make small talk. Yeah, I don't care. Yeah? You really don't have to say straight up yes. Like, I'd rather them not know my schedule. I don't care if it's small talk. But maybe I'm just suspicious. Doesn't seem safe. Yeah, we don't need to have this conversation. Well, someone's gotta do it. Just a conversation, you know. He leans his elbows on the counter way too close. Can you back up? Also, why are you upset? That's such a reasonable answer. Like, someone has to do this job objectively. A girl like you shouldn't be working alone at night, not with everything that's been happening. What do you mean? The disappearances, you haven't heard? I don't really watch the news. What exactly has been happening? What disappearances? People going missing. His voice low and conspiratorial. All of them night workers, men, women. Some of them from places just like this. Convenience stores, diners, gas stations. I mean, if it's men and women, then I don't think I can just switch shifts with someone else. And no one's found them. Some corpses. Others just gone. But don't worry, we don't know each other like that. You don't need to protect me from anything. I reluctantly reject the urge to throw the soup cans in his face. I mean it. You don't have to mean it. It's okay. If you're scared, you should call someone, or better yet, give me your number. How about no? I don't think... He cuts me off with a smile. Come on, don't be shy. You'll feel safer knowing you've got someone looking out for you. I'd feel safer if you left. Just pay for your stuff and leave. I'm not really... You got a boyfriend? He asks, his tone flipping drastically. Someone looking after you? How about you mind your fucking business? Why are you asking me all these questions? I don't really give out my number to customers. I'm not just some customer, though. I'm the guy who's gonna keep you safe. I don't know you. You're a stranger. He's still smiling, but there's something off in his eyes, like he's waiting for me to say yes and he won't take no for an answer. Do not give this man your phone number. I swear to God. Give me your number. He repeats this time and there's no charm in his voice. How about fuck you? I refuse. I shake my head politely. No. I have a boyfriend. The second the word no leaves my mouth, his face changes. I expect him to laugh it off, play it cool. Why would you ever expect that? But when he doesn't... Wow, really? After I've been nothing but nice to you? Is that what you call nice? Yes. You think you're too good to give me your number? You think you can just brush me off like I'm nothing? Yes, because you're a fucking stranger and I don't owe you shit. Guys like me, we're the ones who protect girls like you. Ironically, no. More often than not, you're the ones who end up abusing girls. He growls, his voice shaking with barely contained rage. Yeah, this is what I mean. You would hit me if I fucking got your coffee order wrong or something. I swallow hard, forcing my voice steady. Sir, you need to leave. He keeps staring at me and slams his hand on the counter. So what the fuck is your problem? What is your problem? I flinch. I tell myself it's fine. It's always fine. But for the first time here, I think about how small I am. About how fast he could move. About how no... What about Lane? How could Lane not hear me? Is he not just in the back? Hey, do you even listen? Can you stop doing that? I freeze instantly, instinctively taking a step back behind the counter. But before I could walk away, his hand shoots out and grabs my wrist. Dude, fucking back up. Oh, is he choking me out? I don't know what to do. Maybe if I scream it'll be worse, but I need to alert Lane. I need to... Suddenly his smile fades and he freezes. My eyes hold back tears, but I still can see it. Someone else has grabbed his wrist. A large, tattooed hand around his own, squeezing so hard it could almost crush it. The guy lets go of me instantly. I stumble back, my heart slamming against my ribs, and I don't stop until my back hits the shelf behind me. My wrist aches where he grabbed it, and I rub it without thinking, eyes locked on what's happening in front of me. A biker? The weirdo tries to laugh it off. Let's not call him a weirdo. He's a creep. Let's not dumb it down. The guy lets out a frustrated scoff. Finally, he digs into his pockets and pulls out some coins. He throws them onto the counter, some rolling off the edge and onto the floor. There, keep the damn change. His voice is bitter, but I can tell he feels humiliated. Maybe you should just take a no for an answer and don't fucking harass women. The biker stands there. I stay frozen behind the counter. I should move, call Lane, but I don't, because I can't. Are you okay? The question catches me off guard more than anything else tonight. Sounds like he's worried he overstepped. No, you did not overstep. It was good. This was fine. I'll get you water. I nod, it's automatic. I don't even know if I heard him. The biker hesitates like he wants to add something else, but he doesn't. Instead, he just nods back, then turns and walks around toward the vending machine. I need a minute to take everything in that just happened. The sound of his footsteps fades, and the silence rushes in. Too loud. Too tight. I try to breathe. Oh god, I think she's having a panic attack. Shit. I try to find a rhythm, but it's all wrong. The pressure in my chest doesn't ease. It only tightens like a fist closing around my lungs. Remember? Red. There's red. No. What? I'm confused. My vision slowly stabilizes. My hands are still shaking, but the weight in my chest eases just a little. Enough for me to breathe without feeling like I'm gonna pass out. God. I pushed the trembling hand through my hair. Of course it had to be some drunk fuck that set me off. No Lane on the horizon. But the biker boy is still around. What the hell is he doing? I don't know, deciding? But he said he's just gonna get water, so I don't know what he's deciding on. He's just standing there, doing absolutely nothing. The machine hums softly. The little display flashes a thank you message, but there's no bottle of water in the slot. I exhale through my nose. Oh, is the machine broken? Is that why? Be slightly playful, be polite. I'm gonna be polite. Do you need help? He jumps. His hands come out of his pockets, then stops when he realizes it's only me. Did I scare you? No. Come on, let's not tell lies here. Maybe. Yeah, that's what I thought. The coins probably got stuck, happens sometimes. Do you have any other coins by chance? No. I owe you a refund then. It's fine. It's not fine. That machine is basically a thief and I work here, so technically I'm its accomplice. He clearly doesn't know how to argue with that. I crouch towards the shelves trying to find something that costs exactly 50 cents for his refund. 50 cents? This is the early 2000s, so that makes sense. I keep searching while he stands behind me, his 2 mirrors towering over me like a wall. Wait, what about this thing? What about spicy ramen? It's the exact same price. Spicy's fine. I smile as I take a packet, relieved to have found a solution. Yeah, you like it? Why are you saying it like that? I have words for this MC. Sometimes. There, proof that you officially got your refund. He hesitates before reaching for it, taking the slip between his fingers like it's something way more important than a dumb piece of paper. Thanks. You're welcome, Mr. Biker Boy. He nods shyly, his own little version of a goodbye. Mademoiselle. And then just like that, he turns and leaves, the automatic doors making his tall black silhouette disappear. Well, Lane is leaning against the counter watching me with an insufferable smirk. I don't think I want to get to know Lane. He sounds annoying. Didn't know you had a thing for masked men. Okay, and what about it? Lane. No, it's fine, I get it. I shift uncomfortably under his gaze. I just helped him. I mumbled, feeling stupid for even trying to explain myself. Then stop. I don't need to dignify him with a response towards anything. Lane tilts his head, pretending to consider this. Right, just a weird moment with a big, tall, mysterious beggar who doesn't say a word but gets your panties all twisted up. He clicks his tongue. Can't blame you, though. The quiet ones do make you wonder, don't they? It's giving projection. Why are you talking about this to me? You're disgusting. He laughs, clearly enjoying this way too much. Just saying, maybe next time ask him to take the helmet off. Could be ugly as shit under there, because I'm sure that's what you like, Lane. He leans in slightly, his voice dropping to a mock whisper. Tiny dick. Jesus Christ, Lane. I shove past him, ignoring his chuckle. Before he can push it further, his phone buzzes. He pulls it out, glances at the screen, and his smirk fades into something more annoyed. Whatever, gotta deal with something. He shoves the phone back in his pocket, already halfway turned away. Don't.
Electric chair.
I'm not gonna read that sentence. I'm gonna need you to jump off a bridge. I roll my eyes so hard it almost hurts. Go away. I ended up doing all the tasks myself, while Lane... Well, he'd mostly sat in the stockroom, fiddling with his phone. Typical. I can't remember the last time he'd done anything useful. I should really get a new job. Leave him by himself. Oh, I don't like this. This is ominous as hell. My shift is over, finally. I didn't say bye to Lane, I just left. I wouldn't say bye to Lane. After what happened, yeah, no. So I grabbed my bag, clocked out, and walked out. 1 month on the night shift, and I'm used to it now. The quiet, the empty streets, the calm that used to send chills up it doesn't anymore. The first weeks, I'd hurry home feeling like something was always behind me. You should always move like that just in case. Like you almost got assaulted this very shift. But fear faded. I learned that the streets at 6 a.m. are just streets. Still, just because I'm used to it doesn't mean I'm careless. Good. People are less likely to bother you if you look preoccupied. It's stupid, but most of the time it works. A few minutes later, why is there a bottle here? My steps slow as I reach my building, already fishing for my keys. Are we not gonna address the elephant in the room? Can I ignore it? That's not my bottle. That's not my bottle. It's new, sealed. The plastic is cool, condensed, beating. Yeah, do not drink random bottles of water, no matter how sealed it looks. I'm not reading into this. I'm just gonna ignore it. It's not mine. The street is empty, no movement in the windows above me. No sound except the distant hum of traffic. I swallow. It's just a bottle of water, but still, it feels weird. My neighbors? Maybe. I don't talk to my neighbors. My mind flickers back to earlier, the vending machine. Biker boy. No, that's dumb. It could be from anyone. But my fingers tighten around my phone anyway. Honestly, I don't want to take it. Nope, I'm not touching that. Even if it looks fine, who knows where it's been? Ramen. The exact same kind Biker boy took earlier. I pause for a second, staring down at the red packaging. I can't help but think about him while I fill the kettle and set it on the stove. The helmet was one thing. It's not unusual bikers keep them on all the time. But it wasn't just that. It was the way his fingers twitched like he didn't know what to do with them. I mean, I do that too. The fact he didn't talk much, and when he did, it's always short. Also me, like every word scraped against something raw. I wonder why. And why just one pack of ramen? If he was making a late night grocery run, why bother for something so small? You're asking a lot of questions. It's a lie to say I would have forgotten about him at this point, but also, I wouldn't be thinking this deeply. I let my thoughts wander for a moment as I finished cooking, and the first bite of noodles brings me right back to earlier. I'm grateful Biker Boy defended me that customer's getting way too aggressive. And I don't know what would have happened if he hadn't shown up when he did. But still, he gave us some serious awkward vibes. He barely spoke, and when he did, his voice was kind of shy, like he wasn't used to talking to people at all. So that's what we call being an introvert. I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing him again. Just to see if that awkwardness was a one-time thing or if he's always like that. I mean, you're the one who wished for it. You wished for this. Shit, I was so focused on myself that I didn't even thank him. And now I'm not even sure I'll see him again. I was wondering why she didn't do that. I stand there wedged between the pull of the sofa and the soft cushions of my bed. My body is heavy with exhaustion, but my mind is still reeling, still entangled in the strange events of the night. I'm going to bed. Nothing is keeping me from my bed. Screw the TV, screw the dishes, screw those ugly clothes. I'm dead on my feet and my bed is screaming, Sarah. That scared me for a second. Those looked like faces. I can barely drag my feet across the floor, collapsing onto the mattress. The sheets smell like I probably should have showered, but I'll deal with it tomorrow. Do I not have curtains? Like, this window is just... Okay. I really need these protagonists to start actually, like, closing their windows and having proper curtains. My eyes just shut. I'm about to slip back into that soft haze of sleep when... God. If you're calling me into work, I'm not doing it. Lane. Suddenly I'm more awake. Not much, just enough to focus. No. I'm asleep. What? What bet did you lose to send me this? You ran out of there pretty fast. You look scared. You know what? I'll let him off the hook this one time. But don't test me, because my patience is very small. Seriously? Yes, seriously, because he was there and you weren't. He was very capable, strong. You saw those arms, right? I know Lane saw those arms. I feel like you checked him out more than I did. You're kidding. I'm dead serious. You've got weird tastes. So do you. Weird can be fun. Oh, I agree. Guess I should invest in a helmet then. I actually laughed. It's soft, but it's there. I'm just glad you're okay, even if some biker dude got to play hero instead of me. So did you see me almost get assaulted and do nothing, or... My smile fades just a little. Like, were you watching on the camera? Did you watch the cameras back? Or did you watch this happen and do nothing? Okay. Okay, Lane, what do you want? Make this quick. You sound exhausted. Yeah, because it's after my shift. It's my bedtime. Listen, you didn't deserve that, but I'm glad that guy was there. He adds, and I can hear the playful jealousy creeping in. What's with the jealousy? You're starting to confuse me. Even if he's apparently got arms I can't compete with. Hey, I call it like I see it. I'll remember that. There's a pause, and then his voice softens again. Let me make it up to you tomorrow. Okay, but you owe me something fancy. Damn right I do. He answers, and I can hear the smile in his voice. Night, Sarah. I try to fall asleep, but my brain refuses to shut off. Mademoiselle? Who even says that in this country? I roll over, burying my face in the pillow. Maybe it was supposed to be charming. Maybe he thought it made him sound mysterious or something. Or maybe he's just weird. Or, hear me out, maybe he's also French. Like the obvious boring answer, sometimes that's just what it is. Yeah, that's probably it. He's weird. I can't help but smile a little. The language of love, huh? Is it though? Why not? If this is what passes for romance in my life, I'll take it. My eyelid grows heavier and the thoughts start to blur along with the sound of Amelia's heels. So when are we gonna get that scene where he inevitably breaks into my house and watches me sleep? She's finally heading to work. Except this time she stops. Right outside my door. Like she's standing there thinking about knocking. I'm sleeping. So if you want to talk to me, either stay up a little late or wake up earlier.